Alright, what's going on, everybody? This is Silent Gamer and I'm back with another video. Today I'm just going to talk about a quick update, some small things about the channel. First and foremost, I really appreciate all the feedback I got from the last podcast, episode 25. I'm glad a lot of people really did listen to it and understand what happened to the old channel, and knowing that I wanted to do something different. And now, I know that doesn't necessarily mean that it's just not going to be any football talk on the channel outside of the podcast. It's just that my channel is not going to be predicated off of what it was in the past. But like I said, there's a lot of stuff that we're going to continue to talk about when it comes to sports and sports gaming. I just don't feel that, just doing a bunch of breakdowns or stuff like that is just not the thing. But I do really appreciate the love that I'm getting from the podcast. There's so many things I want to do. I'm really not going to talk about it right now, but I really want to expand the podcast. The only thing I ask really is you guys just to continue to listen and just continue to give good feedback and just show support. Share the video or share the podcast when it goes up. And it's just going to go a long way. I can feel it. I know it is. As far as my other videos, I'm still going to do videos on gaming. There are some things that I want to upload later on in the week. Just continue to bring, different things about gaming that people just don't really talk about as much. Everybody want to talk about the new things, and I do want to talk about the new stuff too. But at the end of the day, it's more just, some games that you may not know about, some games that are pretty cheap, some games that are fairly expensive, but overall the games are great and they're going to be fun to play. I don't have any plans to do any bad games, because you look at YouTube now, everybody's like the angry person. Everybody's mad because of a game is this way, a game is that way. I just primarily just want to focus on you guys becoming better gamers, and that doesn't necessarily mean skill wise. Everybody just have a certain, they just have a certain gift to play games very well, and I can't teach that. I don't think anyone else can. But at the end of the day, when I talk about being a better gamer, it's like having a better choice of games to play, choosing games wisely, games that you may not know about, that you give a try, and you try it out and you may end up liking it, and it just gives you a whole different perspective on gaming. A lot of people just pick a certain game that they like and they just try to follow that genre all the way through, and they never know that there's other games out there that they may never tried before, and just giving it a shot could go a long way. That's one thing that I've done with my collection. I just got games that I thought were okay, they look interesting, and I gave them a try, and it just expanded my horizon when it comes to actually picking up games and actually enjoying them. And I think that's one of the reasons why I do play older games like the one you see on the screen. I really love All Pro Football 2K8. I think it's one of my favorite games easily, and I still play it to this day. I continue to make different teams and just try to find different ways to win in the season. It doesn't have franchise mode, but I find a challenge to that. I find challenges in different ways that pushes me to just enjoy games, and that's why I think that a lot of people who play games, they're missing that. So like I said, I just want people to learn stuff when they come to the channel, not only just about gaming, but also talking about sports. Just really getting down to what gaming is about, in my opinion. I think gaming is a place where if you have like-minded people, you will have a situation where you guys could really just congregate and just have really good discussions about games, and just finding things that, hey, one person may like and you may not know about, and you can learn from that person. So gaming is not just about playing Madden or playing 2K or just playing any sports title. There's some great games out there. You can look at some of my silent recommendations that are on the channel. You just go back on the channel and look at some of those games. Like, they're like really unique type games that I think that people would really, enjoy. I've done some, games, or I've actually done videos on consoles where, you see a lot of videos about the consoles or whatever, and but I just want to put my take on it. And like the Sega Saturn, I think it's a very good game console, and I think it's something that people should learn about. And there's more to that coming. I want to talk about the upscaler I have to upscale old games on new TVs. I want to talk about more original Xbox stuff. I want to talk about actual shoot 'em ups, like spaceship shooters. I want to talk about horror games, adventure games, just games that I feel that are really different, stuff that you don't hear about from me or others. So I think that'll be something that'll be really interesting. So I hope you guys understand where I'm coming from, man. I just, once again, I really love the fact that you guys really love the podcast. Shout out to people like Hollywood Sports. He gave me a shout out. Other people, Smitty, B Fife, UC 704, Charter 04. It's just so many people who just come through, just give out a lot of appreciation and a lot of praise to the podcast and the channel. I mean, I can't talk about my co-hosts, Bills and DJ. Those two guys, they've pretty much been supporting this since day one, even if the fact that it's been stagnant at times where I just haven't been putting out content. Those guys always just been there. I mean, even before I even made this new channel, they've always been there. I mean, I think I said Smitty already, SimApp, all the whole Sim Standard crew. I mean, it's just so many people. I just can't name them all just off the top of my head. But like I said, I appreciate you guys. I really, really do. And I appreciate everybody who listens and everybody who just come and just listen to the podcast and come and watch a video. Like I said, it's all about just making gamers better gamers, positivity, more things that are just out there that we may not know about, anything that other people can bring to the table. Teach me something. Teach me about some games that I don't know about, because there's so many games out there that we just don't know about. And like I said, you learn about these games and you try to play them, and you never know what you might get out of them. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said, man, I got more content coming up. I got more content as far as shoot 'em ups. I got a video coming up about that. More original Xbox stuff, some PC stuff, upscalers, and of course, the podcast, episode 26 is coming, so we're really going to get into more stuff like that. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Take care. Peace.